Good morning, children. Today I will explain you the second part of your chapter Wild Duck. In first part we read a father and his son was on a hunting trip and sitting in a boat. They saw a flock of wild ducks. Boy liked to see birds, so he exclaimed with joy, "There must be millions." Half the sky was covered by teal. Teal means wild duck. The sky is covered with wild ducks. Huge clouds of them banked one way, then another, changing the shape of the sky and blotting the light. Huge clouds of them means the large number of wild ducks are flying here and there in the sky and they blotting the light. Blotting means blocking out the light. They are stopping the light. The sky deepened, the water turned black, and by their shadow the water is also appearing black. Small groups broke away, diving, then rising in perfect formation. This line means the small group of wild ducks are driving in the sky and they are making a perfect formation. They are making a perfect shape in the sky when they are flying. Seeing the flock of wild duck, the son asked his father, "Will they all land here on the lake? They look too high. I think they are aiming for somewhere else." Father replied, "The wild ducks are looking very high and maybe they are going somewhere else." "Who decides?" The son asked. "Who decides?" "They know." Father said, "They decide themselves." Then they were overhead. Now all the wild ducks were overhead. The sky filled with masses of birds in flight, and the sky was full of wild duck. A flurry of bird calls. A flurry of bird calls means there were a large number of wild ducks in the sky. Father and son looked at each other. Now father and son were looking at each other. "Here goes." The man undid his safety catch and started firing. Here, safety catch means a small part of gun which is used to prevent accidental shooting. Throwing buckshot at the sky. Buckshot means when somebody fires small metal ball with the help of a shotgun. That is called buckshot. Father start buckshot at the sky means father starting firing small metal ball from a shotgun. The explosions shook the boat. When father was firing a small metal ball, the boat started shaking. The lake rippled. Small waves, rippled means small waves, are coming in the lake. He bumped the gun empty. Bump means very fast. Father emptied the gun very fast. Too high they are, flying much too high. Now father said, "They are flying very high." As father was not able to shoot any bird, his son slowly raised his rifle. He had a more patient and steady hand. Now the son of the man raised his rifle, and his hands were more patient and steady than his father. He picked a single speck out of the mass in the sky. There are so many birds in the sky, but the boy picked a single speck. Speck means a very small spot or a very small mark. And what was that spot? The leader of a formation flying towards them. He selected the leader of the flock. He aimed and fired. The speck plummeted. It means the bird which the boy aimed fell very fast. You got the leader. The man cheered. Now the father was happy and he cheered the boy and said, "You got the leader." It means you shoot the leader. Another bird swiftly took its place. They were all leaders by instinct. As the leader fell down, another bird very fastly take the place of that bird. As the animals are naturally know how to take the place of their leader. I want to find it. The boy put down his rifle and took the paddle. Did you see where? Now the boy asked his father, I want to find that bird. And he kept his rifle down and asked his father, did you see where it fell? It fell just behind the bulrushes. Go round that way. Father informed son that the bird fell behind the bulrushes. Bulrushes are the water plant which grow near the lake. The boy moved the boat against the tide of teal. Tide of teal means there are so many wild duck. The boy moved his boat between the wild duck, still wheeling overhead, which were still moving there. His arms trembled as he pulled the paddle through the black water. When the boy was paddling the boat, his hands were still trembling. Trembling means shaking. I think I can see it, he said, leaning forward. The boy moved forward and he said to his father that he thought he could see the wild duck. There was a lump floating on the water. Lump means a piece of something. Something was floating on the water. On it was a broken wing, pointing at the sky like the wrecked sail of a toy boat. The boy lifted the paddle and they glided up to it. Now they are sailing towards that lump. He bent over the side and scooped it up. Now the boy bent and he lifted it up. Well done, the man said. The man appreciated the boy that he had done very well. His son was silent. The boy was not happy. He was very silent. The duck was big, helpless. Now the duck was very helpless. It was big but very helpless. Touching its soft feathers and its thin bony neck, the boy looked frightened at what he had done. In these lines, The writer want to say that after shooting the wild duck, the boy was not very happy. When the boy touched the soft feathers and thin bony neck of the wild duck, the boy looked frightened at what he had done. It means he was not happy with his work. I hope you will understand the chapter. If you are facing any problem in any part, you can ask me. Remaining part we will do in our next video.